Good morning, buddy. How are you feeling today? Ramadan done. The Celly, we right here, baby. We gonna make some magic tonight?
You called HIV like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop. And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
I was trying to catch flashbacks because I don't really remember nothing like before 2019 like that.
Oh.
So I just.
Why you don't remember now?
Cause that was the year like I really stopped drinking. So it's like, you know, we used to have a lot of wild nights in LA.
Ass clenching nights.
Now listen closely, because this tea is piping hot. Not French Montana running off to the King of Dubai like his life depended on it. Word is, the second the feds found dirt, serious dirt, y'all, about him allegedly being involved in some disturbing situations with minors at those infamous freak-offs, he packed up and ran. And guess what? Right after this storm started brewing, French suddenly popped up engaged to the Dubai princess. Oh, the timing, honey. It's too convenient. Whispers say the engagement wasn't about love at all. Nope. The real play, locking down permanent residency in Dubai where he'd not only be safe but also shielded from American authorities. Talk about a strategic move disguised as romance. But hold on, it gets messier. Folks are saying the only reason Diddy even handed French Montana that recording deal was because French was a regular at those wild, scandalous night parties with the king. And I don't mean just hanging out, I mean really participating. Allegedly, French was out there doing way more than anyone bargained for, and Diddy knew it. That deal, people swear it was bought with more than just music.
Him and a guest would go to a hotel room or be at his home, his bedroom, and they would have intimate gatherings. I would have to go and prep that hotel room, which consisted of baby oil, Astroglide, candles, incense, liquor, lights, tons of toiletries.
And baby, let's not forget Katt Williams. If there's one man who never bites his tongue, it's Katt. He's been dragging Diddy for years, and now he's swinging that spotlight right onto French. Katt straight up called him out for knowing Diddy's dirty little secrets, yet still choosing to stick around and roll in that same mess. And when I say folks went digging, they really went digging. Receipts started flying everywhere. Videos, photos, proof showing French wobbling, barely standing after those so-called wild nights with Diddy. Chile, there's even a viral clip that dropped after Diddy's arrest. In it, Diddy's rocking a robe, French is shirtless, and they're together in this private villa. Diddy's wishing him happy birthday, but French, he looks exhausted, drained, like someone who had been put through an all-night session. People didn't need subtitles to see what was written all over his face. And let's be real, Diddy gifting him that cozy birthday moment, it wasn't just about cake and candles. Folks are convinced Diddy had worn that poor man out all night before putting on a fake smile for the camera.
The diddler was, wishing him a happy birthday, but I want you to listen to what the diddler said after he wished French Montana a happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It's a special birthday for both of us. Yeah.
Now, Diddy, what did you mean about it's a special day for the both of us? Why is he sitting down at the dinner table with no shirt on? The diddler come with a robe on. I've never been around no men in my life with walking around in their robes like that. You know what I'm saying? Most men, if they're going to do that, they with their woman. They on vacation doing something with their woman, but not with no other men. That's first and foremost. Most people don't sit at the dinner table with their shirt off. So when we know how the diddler gets down, I mean, shoot, you have a tape of you and French Montana, Diddy, hey, I'm just asking because, that's how you get down, sir. We all know that's how you get down. A lot of people are afraid about them Diddy tapes.
One fan summed it up perfectly. French got it in the cheeks too. He knows what Diddy is capable of, and if that wasn't enough, right after that little birthday getaway, Diddy handed French his own Ciroc flavor, French Vanilla. At the time, it seemed like a simple business move, but now, people swear it was hush money, a twisted reward for being such a loyal boy toy. And baby, the receipts just kept piling up. Another photo went viral. this one catching Diddy and French in a questionable position. At first glance, it might look like innocent fun, but zoom in just a little, and what do you see? French grinding against Diddy's baby-oiled cheeks while Diddy's laid out on the floor, grinning like the cat who caught the canary. Chilly, the internet had a field day with that one, but here's where it really gets dark. Remember when CNN dropped that bombshell CCTV footage of Diddy putting hands on Cassie? Well, that opened the floodgates. Music producer Prince jumped in, saying Diddy had tried to drag him into one of those freak-offs too. Back when French was getting signed to Bad Boy, Prince said he was also in talks for a record deal. But when he refused to get down with Diddy's twisted games, Diddy retaliated, blackballing him completely. Prince spilled, "I told everybody back in 2011 that Diddy was a predator. He tried to pull something on me, and when I said no, he shut me out. Nobody believed me then. Now look." Years later, the truth's finally spilling. He even tied it back to Tupac's old warnings about the industry, saying he'd been exposing Diddy for over a decade, but people just didn't want to listen. So now the million-dollar question is floating in the air. What exactly did French Montana do to secure his deal? If Prince had to face those disgusting demands, it doesn't take a genius to think French went through the same thing. With all the videos, the photos, the whispers, folks are straight up convinced French bent over and paid his dues for that contract. And guess who backed this up? Katt Williams again. He even admitted he personally turned down $50 million from Diddy 4 times just to protect himself. Katt said every offer came with some shady extras, and he wasn't about to sell himself out. He's been stacking incriminating receipts on Diddy for years, and apparently French Montana's name is right there in that collection.
These big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG. Any of them, all lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. Because the people want to know, well, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
you will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that, I value that, I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. Had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
I need to know.
Katt said after Diddy tried to pull one over on him, he couldn't help but side-eye everyone who stayed close to Diddy. People like French Montana. Because if Diddy was bold enough to try it with him, then you already know he tried it with others. And the ones still smiling next to him, Katt said they probably said yes. And you know what? That theory makes sense because French himself admitted in an interview that when he was weighing his options, he had offers from major players, Jay-Z, Kanye West, but still, he chose Diddy. Why would he go with someone infamous for bad deals and shady distractions? Unless, of course, that's exactly what he was after. All the endless parties, the freak-offs, the chaos, it suddenly doesn't look like a coincidence.
He offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there?
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go.
But now, here's where the story turns pitch black. Rumors say the feds are building a case against French, connecting him to Diddy's whole empire of scandal. And if that's true, it makes his sudden engagement to Dubai Princess Shikamara look a whole lot more like a calculated escape plan. Think about it. Marriage to a royal means permanent residency in Dubai and protection from American authorities. If the feds come knocking, he'll already be tucked away under the shield of one of the wealthiest families on the planet. According to TMZ, he and Shika started dating in 2024, and by June at Paris Fashion Week, they were already engaged. And get this, her family's net worth, over $18 billion. So not only is French securing a bag bigger than anything his music career ever brought in, but he's also locking in powerful protection. Because let's be honest, if his alleged dirt with Diddy comes out, it won't just stain him. It'll taint her family too. They'll do everything in their power to bury those skeletons, and people online aren't holding back. One person said, he knows Diddy's getting out, so he had to find people with bigger money. Another commented, Diddy treats grown men like children, manipulating them into thinking they've got power when really he's just running the whole show. Rest in peace to all those boys' cheeks. So now, the internet's divided. Did French Montana really get caught up in all of Diddy's mess? Did he really bend to the same twisted demands as everyone else? And is this engagement to Princess Chica about love or just about saving himself before it all comes crashing down? The streets are buzzing, the fans are speculating, and Katt Williams, he's still out here doubling down, insisting French Montana's hands aren't clean. But I want to hear from you. Do you believe French Montana got clapped by Diddy to get his deal? And do you think this marriage to a Dubai princess is his golden ticket out of trouble, or just another layer of scandal waiting to unfold? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and baby, don't forget, click right here to watch the next messy video, because this story, it's far from over.